Ellorigu namaskara, good morning, and a warm welcome to all the distinguished guests, ladies, and the very few gentlemen that are here. It's good to see a hall filled with so many inspiring women, and I think it's great to be here at the AccelHERate and DivHERsity Awards 2024 under the very apt theme of Inspire Inclusion. I think this theme resonates extremely well with the initiatives that the government of Karnataka intends to do, where diversity isn't just a buzzword, but it's a cornerstone of progress. And in our thriving landscape of technology, women have played an increasingly pivotal role. Over the years, their contributions have surged, with the percentage of women in the IT workforce climbing from around 20% in 2010 to a commendable 36% in 2022. Also, the percentage of women in STEM education has risen to 37% in 2022, signaling a growing interest and capability among women in these fields. However, this growth is not uniform across all levels. Especially, the women are still underrepresented in leadership roles. Only 10 to 12% hold leadership positions, emphasizing the need for concentrated efforts to bridge this gap. There are hurdles to overcome such this, and more importantly, the biggest hurdle I see is the 15% attrition rate among women in the IT sector and the heavy attrition rate of women from the workforce due to caregiving responsibilities. So why does this inclusion matter, you might ask? Because the government it's just not about fairness, because I saw that everybody speaks about inclusion, everybody speaks of gender parity, everybody speaks about diversity and fairness, but it's just not about that. It's also, more importantly, about economic growth. It's about talent pool expansion and social progress. McKinsey's gender parity report suggests that India could add a staggering 770 billion if gender parity is achieved, highlighting the tangible benefits of diversity on innovation, productivity, and financial performance that includes inclusion. And the Karnataka government has been at the forefront of fostering women's participation in both employment, in the workforce, and entrepreneurship. I also happen to be the Minister for Panchayat Raj and Rural Development, and I'm ensuring that more women participation happens both in governance as well as in the workforce. You'll be quite surprised at the scale of what the government is doing. I'll give you a couple of examples in the RDPR departments, that's the Rural Development and Panchayat Raj department that I also head. So we have been having leadership training programs for over 28,735 women elected members. So 50% reservation is there in the Gram Panchayat. So these Gram Panchayat members come from various diverse backgrounds. Some of them don't even know how to read and write. And they are public representatives. They are the ones who are elected to form a perspective plan for the next 5 years for a village or for a group of villages. So we are taking up functional literacy programs, financial literacy programs, and also literacy programs. So close to around 30,000 people we have been training in leadership. We have more than 7,000 women elected members who don't know how to read and write, and I have made it compulsory for them to attend the training so that they know what they're getting into, so that they know what the officials are putting in front of them. They know that what their member of legislative assembly is asking from them. So we have this huge battery of trainers in Mysore who keep training women on financial literacy, on leadership, and political and social responsibilities as well. So we have these various functionalities of a Gram Panchayat. I'm not sure how many people are very aware of it, but a lot of people speak about how women need to be empowered in every sector. You'll be quite surprised that we have trained close to around 3,332 women as Swachh Vahini drivers. They are the ones who drive autos in the villages, who collect, there are people who collect the solid waste, and segregate, and these women employees, it's only a women's program. we have more than 3,000 women auto drivers throughout Karnataka who are doing that. And more than 12,200 women are employed from an end-to-end process of solid waste management. They not only pick up waste, they segregate the material waste, they sell it, and they also get money which they put it back into their self-help groups. So we are talking about an end-to-end economic activity of more than 12,200 women who are employed only in the solid waste management at the village level. One of the biggest things that women face is that whether it's in the IT sector, non-technology sector, or even at the villages, women are left out of the workforce the minute they get pregnant, or once they deliver a child, or they give the caregiving activities that we say, or the nurturing activities that they say, they just fall out of the workforce. So especially in Manrega, we have got a daily wages scheme for providing employment, 100 days compulsory employment to people in the rural areas, out of which close to around 52% of them are women right now. And once they get pregnant, or they get or they deliver a child, it becomes increasingly difficult for them to get out of the house because they have to look after the child. So what we are doing right now is I've started something called the Kusina Mane. So Kusu in our part of Karnataka means a baby or a child. So we have started something called Kusina Mane, which are rural creche services for Manrega workers. We have over 4,000 such creches right now in Karnataka that is functioning. And can you guess the number of mothers that are working now as we speak every day? 23,179 mothers who have just delivered a kid 1 month back, 2 months back. So in these creches, we allow the mother to come. They can leave the child there. We have trained nurses, we have trained Anganwadi workers or Asha workers who take care of the child while the mother is going forward. We ensure that proper nutrition is given to the child, which otherwise she could not have afforded. And while we give nutrition to her child, she's also working and earning her wages. So this is I think probably this is the only state in India that has such a program. So 23,000 mothers are working as we speak. And probably the biggest scaling program that we have is that we have trained close to around 3,01,159 women, including elected representatives, to start using menstrual cups. You know, the hygiene is a big problem in thing, and I don't know why government shies away from talking about these things. I mean, here in the urban sector or in tier 2 towns, it's still okay, but in rural areas, it is still, I don't know, there seems to be some reluctance about it. And my department has taken the onus to ensure we deliver more than 3 lakh trainers to train more than 2 crore women to use menstrual cups, right from school level, college level, to women in the villages. I'm spending, the program is called Prerna, and I'm spending more than 30 crores on this program alone in procurement and advocacy of this program. And the government of Karnataka intends to ensure we are heavily focused on trying to get women back in the mainstream of the workforce. And that's why we have started the HerShakti scheme. I'm sure that many of you here are aware of our free bus scheme by the government of Karnataka. Although a lot of the opposition party says it's a freebie. People say that you're spoiling the populace at large because you're giving these kind of freebies. The HerShakti program, where women are allowed to travel freely in Karnataka, you'll be surprised. You know how many women travel every day free in a bus? 65 lakh women. 65 lakh women travel in a bus. And where do they go? Where do they go? They go to the market. They go to their workplace. Girls go to their hostels. Girls go to their schools, colleges. Women are traveling to their workplaces. They go to temples. You'll be quite surprised. The Dharmasthala chief patron, the chief priest, who's also a Rajya Sabha member from the BJP, he wrote a letter to the government saying that the government's Shakti program is ensuring more people come to the temple, and even the hundis that they keep over there to for the god, that also is being filled up. So it's not free, it's them who are writing. So when so many women, when so many people are going to these local temples, local deities, what happens? It's an economic activity. Somebody who sells groundnuts, peanuts will start coming there. Somebody who sells balloons start coming there. Somebody who sells flowers, who sells coconut starts coming there. So it's an economic activity. So, I mean, these are activities that the government of Karnataka is doing out of the box. Nobody asked, no lady came up to the government and asked her, so give us free travel in buses. Nobody came and asked us to do creches in rural areas. But these are all high economic and social impact programs that the government of Karnataka is doing. And in the technology sector, my other role is that of the Minister for Electronics, Information Technology, and Biotechnology. We have separate programs for women entrepreneurs in the Elevate, where we provide close to around 50 lakhs for any of the out-of-the-box ideas that you might have. We are empowering women across the state for entrepreneurship, and more importantly, we have launched a skill advisory committee for emerging technologies. I think this is one of the out-of-the-box programs for the state government and for the country indeed, because I think the human resource that we have in India, nobody else has. I keep telling this everywhere I go. Recently, when I was in the United States, when I was pitching for the state investments in the Bay Area, in 6 days I had close to around 48 meetings. So I met the who's who of the Silicon Valley. We met Western Digital, Google, Intel, AMD, Lam Research, everyone. We met probably the highest number of CEOs and CTOs, as well as chairmen of various companies, including Apple and everyone. Everybody said only one thing: Priyank, we are ready to come to India, and in India we want to come to Karnataka, and the only reason is the talent pool that you have. We cater to close to 1/3 of the tech talent in the country, and when they say that, I mean, it's the responsibility of the government to ensure that we have the best talent pool in the country. So we have taken skilling in the technology sector very, very seriously, and that's why we have formed the Skill Advisory Committee for Emerging Technologies, where we have formed 9 sectors, and one of the sectors is headed by Ms. Neha herself, where we are trying to get women back in the workforce. And I believe today we are launching the herShakti program, which is the first initiative under this committee's guidance, and the program is designed to equip women with skills and opportunities necessary for a successful return to job. And this, one of the primary responsibility or objective of the working group of Ms. Neha is to ensure women get back to the workforce. We are going to have courses that skill, reskill, ensure they learn, unlearn, but the whole idea is to ensure that we have the best human resource ever that can deliver for global companies, whether it's in India, China, anywhere else. Everybody is competing for investments. I keep saying that Bengaluru or Karnataka is no longer competing only with China. I'm also competing with Tamil Nadu, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Maharashtra, everyone. Because as soon as Foxconn or Apple or somebody comes and says, okay, look, I want to invest in Karnataka, Maharashtra goes knocking at the door, कि अरे वो तो सिर्फ आपको ज़मीन दे रहे हैं, ज़मीन, पानी, बिजली free. That's what they will say. Then Chhattisgarh will call up, and of course, Prime Minister's office will call up and say, Gujarat mein sab kuch free hai. If you don't like Gujarat, go to UP. So all these things keep happening, and we need, like I said, we are fiercely competitive. And the only way Karnataka can stay on top of things is not just by creating another IT park or creating another economic zone. The only way Karnataka can stay ahead is by ensuring we have the best skilled people in the world. We have the best skilled women workforce in the world. The idea is to ensure that more and more women can participate in this thing. But I mean, it's quite strange that when I was walking in, I was escorted by Mr. Bagaria. So he was telling me that it's very nice of you to come and inaugurate this yourself. I was telling him that until and unless the government learns to engage with communities, until and unless we learn to talk to you, we will not understand what to do. And the last thing you people need is a policy that doesn't work for you. And imagine a policy that doesn't work for you. Imagine a scheme that doesn't work for you. So much of money is going down the drain and nobody is getting empowered. And that is why states lag behind. Why is Karnataka such a progressive state? Is because of the fact that you have a government that is listening to you. You have a government, you have the ear of the government. So anything that you require as a community, as a fraternity, you please let the government know and it shall be done. So I was telling the KDM head, Mr. Sanjeev, saying that I believe the herShakti program is launching today and he is saying 500. When the government's capacity is 50,000, why are you doing 500? So I have requested him to speak to you and ensure that you tie up with Kionix. All the companies also here? Okay, so, okay. So I request the companies also here, please let us know what you want. See, we want more and more people working for you. See, one of the more important things about the skill advisory committee is, let us say, any company that I know is here? Okay, LAM Research. Okay, LAM Research is here. Somebody from LAM? Is anybody from LAM here? Okay, oh, there you are. So let's say LAM Research needs 150 engineers in the next 2 years. Or you need 200 workforce of any other, in any other vertical. You tell us, you give us what does LAM Research want. You tell me that, Priyank, I need these 150 people trained in these skill sets. I will train them and give it to you. At my cost. I'm not even telling you need to pay for it. I'm going to ensure that that individual becomes more employable for you. I'm going to ensure that instead of that individual being productive to LAM Research at day 180, they become more productive you from day 30, day 60. So I will be cutting down your entire, I'll not only be saving money for LAM, but also I will be ensuring the tenure that goes in for an individual to be productive for the company becomes less. And if it's women, we will ensure that we do more. So these are the things, and this will only happen when the industry, the academia, as well as the government sit together and talk to each other. So that is what we intend to do. So my only request to all the companies that are present here or the community that is present here, please feel free to reach out to the government. This government is your government. The minister is your minister. I'm the one who is supposed to be responsible to create more jobs. I'm the person responsible to ensure more investment. And I am the minister who is supposed to be empowering you. So if you don't tell me how to empower you, I will be doing a very bad job of it because I will not know what to do. So I'll not take much of your time. I would really like to congratulate the team at AccelHERate and DivHERsity, and Ms. Neha in particular, because she's been great at anchoring the skill advisory panel for us within the government, because I'm not sure if I've thanked you before, so I just thought I will. So, and whatever it is, we are here for you. The government of Karnataka is a government that is listening. We are here to ensure that we deliver the best human resource for the world, for Karnataka. We are here to ensure that we are the most progressive state, not only in India. We are no longer talking about India. Karnataka has in it to ensure that we deliver for the world, we remain world leaders. We are the 4th largest technology cluster in the world. We are the 8th best innovative ecosystem in the world, and my intention is to be number 3 in the next 2 years, and in the startup ecosystem I want to be number 5 in the next 3.5, 4 years. So for that I will need to ensure that everyone in this room is more empowered than you are right now. So thank you so much for having me, and I wish you all the very best for the rest of the year. Thank you.